And we are back with the breaking news that your new England manager is German, Thomas Tuchel. Obviously, the big controversy, not only is the new England manager not English, but they are associated with the old enemy in Germany. Now, personally, I'm definitely of the opinion that it doesn't really matter what nationality your manager should be. For me, you want the best person available for the job. Would I like to see an England manager in charge of England? Of course I would. I think you can get more invested in a manager from your own nation. But I look around world football right now and England managers just aren't on the calibre of what Thomas Tuchel has to offer. He is certainly better than any other English manager I can currently name. So, as far as I'm concerned, it's a very good appointment for England. He's one of the best managers available in world football right now. And what's most important to me is that since he took over at Borussia Dortmund in 2015, he has won trophies at every single club that he has been at. And more importantly, he's actually won more tournaments/cups than he has leagues. He won two French League Cups. He won the German Cup with Borussia Dortmund. And obviously he won the Champions League Super Cup and the World Club Cup with Chelsea. So he's got proven records at delivering trophies in tournament football. Obviously that was club football, not international football, but he's got the pedigree. He knows how to win in tournament football matches. And that is something that I think a lot of England managers simply have had no experience in doing in the first place, let alone taking it into high pressure ones such as the Champions League, or even as far as things like the German Cup, where there is competition, especially as a Borussia Dortmund manager taking on the likes of Bayern Munich. So in terms of his actual resume, I like it. I think it's the right sort of competitive type of manager that I think England need to carry us forward. My only doubts around his appointment are, firstly, he's not got no experience as an international manager. His entire career has been at club level. He has never had to deal with international football where the selection pool, especially for a country like England, is so vast that to actually whittle down a 26-man squad is very, very difficult. Then obviously you've got to manage the egos, etc., to actually formulate a team. And the closest really you've got to him doing that is at PSG and at Bayern Munich, where, for all intensive purposes, a lot of people would suggest that he struggled to manage the egos. So we'll see how that goes. But like I say, that'd be one concern. He's not proven at international level. And the only other issue for me is that, to my understanding, throughout his career as a manager, he has always played a system of three at the back. And I don't know if that's the right play for England. Obviously, he has to go in there with the mindset of how he's going to get the best out of the England players available to him. But if he is going to go in with that mindset of, I'm still going to play my style of football, a 3-4-3 or a 3-4-1-2, I think with the current crop of players England have, I'm not sure that's going to end up being the right move, because obviously we saw it with Southgate when he switched back to the 3-back/5-back during the Euros. Didn't really work out that well. It really stifled our creative style of play. But then again, we've not been that creative under Lee Carsley either, playing the 4-3-3 that everyone wanted us to play. So again, I'm mixed in terms of that as well. But it's interesting that this decision has been made now. I think a lot of people were expecting England to wait to see the whole Pep Guardiola situation, see if we could potentially steal him. But it is also worth noting that Pep Guardiola's on 25 million a year and Gareth Southgate was only on 5 million a year. And I don't think the FA were going to be willing to pay that much for their new manager. We'll obviously find out over the next few days what sort of contract Tuchel's going to be on. So, yeah, I think we've picked a good manager at the right time to pick a good manager. He's also had experience with a fair few of the players, obviously being at Chelsea, being at Bayern Munich. He's obviously had experience with a couple of the England players in the squad already. So hopefully he can build off those relationships to really embed himself in the team. But we'll have to see what happens. Like I say, it's unclear at the moment if he's going to be in charge for the Nations League games or if we're going to wait until after Christmas. But Thomas Tuchel is the new England manager, and that's all there is to be said right now. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. It's going to be a highly controversial appointment, I'm sure. But as I sit here right now, as an England fan, I am confident now that we have a manager that can get more out of these England players than the previous manager and the current interim manager. And right now, that is what's most important. I don't care where he's from. What I care about is what he can do with this team. And I think, and I hope, that this is going to end up being a good appointment. So thank you very much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. I'll see you very soon.